What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to be a quick trade recap from Friday of how I made $318 shorting NQ. So going into the higher time frame, I started off my day by looking for my drawn liquidities. I was pretty bearish, honestly, going into the day because I wanted to see the sell side taken. We're inside this 1 hour fair value gap, but in order for this to hold for me, I want to see these lows taken first. So it has to sweep a low inside of the fair value gap for me to want to look for longs. We're clearly putting in lower lows and lower highs, and I wanted to see price continue lower. So I trade my continuation model. So I'm literally just looking for the next drawn liquidity that's most likely to be hit. So I did mark out buy side just in case, but I was pretty bearish going into the day. I wouldn't have wanted to take longs until these lows get taken. So dropping into the lower time frames here, what I wanted to see was some sort of delivery out of the fair value gap. So right when market opened, we had this 5-minute rate up here. Obviously this is hindsight, but you're just waiting for some sort of reaction off of a fair value gap in the direction of the liquidity that you're targeting. So if we drop down to the 1 minute here, right at market open, price displays up. And then right when we tapped into the 5 minute, I wasn't sure if we were going to respect it or not, but I was just waiting for some sort of confirmation. Now with my entry model, I just looked for some sort of strong displacement. I wanted to not to be just a little bit of displacement, but I want it to be like 3/4 of the leg. I want it to be super obvious V-shaped displacement out of this fair value gap. So we got a good reaction pretty much right away. I did enter off of this candle right here. So didn't get the greatest fill, but I wanted to make sure that I was going to get in this trade and that I wasn't just going to run this LR down here because this is one of the additional confluences that I use for this trade. And I was targeting this first low sell side. See here, we had really strong displacement down. You can't see it on this candle, but it literally shot all the way down here. And then price came down and then it came back up. And then, so what happened here, this was OPEX. So OPEX is known for, honestly, having pretty whipsaw price action. I completely forgot that Friday was OPEX. And a lot of the time, we don't deliver all the way to the drawn liquidity. So I typically target just 1-to-1. So I got out pretty much right at the bottom of this move right here because we started to stall. And usually if you have LR like this, you want it to just push all the way through. So at this point, I moved my stop to break even and ended up selling right here. And then price came all the way back up and then eventually ran almost to the draw and then edged it and came back up again. So this is like very common on OPEX, which is the day that options expire. It doesn't always deliver the drawn liquidity, so just keep that in mind and potentially consider selling early. But yeah, that was the trade for today. If you want to learn my model or get my completely free Notion trading journal, check my link in the bio and you can get it for free.